Alrighty, so finally let's go to our NFL prediction. Our prediction, we guessed the line for the Super Bowl yesterday. We guessed it was 2.5, -2.5 for the Chiefs. It's -3. So we take our official pick, and we'll give you our official pick here. And then, next week we'll kind of keep you updated throughout the week, maybe every day on a daily basis. If we're floundering, if we're switching off, maybe we're going to go do another thing, or if we're still feeling confident. So right now, our official pick for Super Bowl 55 is Chiefs -3, folks. It's just we can't trust Tom Brady. I mean, we talked about it all day yesterday. We just cannot trust Tom Brady. These interceptions, the Chiefs will make the Bucks pay on every single turnover with a touchdown, hands down, guaranteed, no doubt, no debate, no question. If Tom Brady throws a pick, Patrick Mahomes will score 7 off of it. This is guaranteed. Nobody's been able to stop the Chiefs, not even the Bucks they faced earlier this year. Tyreek Hill, 269 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, you cannot guard this man. The Chiefs had no problem with the Bills' defense, and that's a pretty solid defense. I mean, they got down 9-0, and it still didn't phase them. The Packers got down 7-0, and it phased them a little bit. They allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, and it phased them a little bit. The Chiefs are not phased by anything. Did you see their run in the playoffs last year? They were down 10 points, 10 or more every single game. They come back and win all of them, even the one in the Super Bowl. Even the one in the Super Bowl when they were down 10 going into the fourth quarter, like midway in the fourth quarter. So they never get phased. They never blink. They can score instantly. Folks, I'm telling you, this is like the only team that can consistently score with like under 2 minutes whenever the heck they want. It's just, part of the game plan of just drawing out the clock, because they know that they can pick up the first down really on 3 downs. But if they need to go for it on 4th and 1, they will, because they know they can guarantee 3 yards on any play they want. So the Bucks, they had the weapons at wide receiver, but it's Tom Brady delivering the ball, and he was fantastic the first half against the Packers. Super trashed the last half, and folks, he's just 50-50 in this playoff run. He's just 50-50. Literally every game they played, the opposing team, really, it's a 50-50 chance that they win the game. The Saints, if they don't turn the ball over 3 times, they win the game. If the Packers just capitalize on one more of those 2 turnovers that they didn't capitalize on, then they would have won that game. If Aaron Rodgers just doesn't, having 3 chances in the red zone of not converting on a touchdown, when have we ever seen that from Aaron Rodgers? We haven't. So we're getting Tom Brady wins in weird circumstances of Aaron Rodgers not pulling it through and being clutch, and Drew Brees just throwing multiple interceptions that we haven't seen, especially in a playoff game, in a long time from that man. So Tom Brady's just getting wins off of unusual circumstances where the Chiefs are just absolutely blowing out these teams. It's no competition. Whoever they face, even the Bills, it doesn't matter. So Chiefs -3. I really don't see myself changing my opinion throughout next week. Honestly, I think we're big on this. I'm big on this Chiefs team. I'm big on Patrick Mahomes. I'm big on Andy Reid. I'm hugely big on Tyreek Hill. I'm big on Travis Kelce. I'm hugely big on their defense, especially Tyrann Mathieu. Now, the only good thing about the Bucks here, the only green flag, is that they're at home and getting points. So, that's real appetizing. I'm not going to lie. I want to take the Bucks +3 just because they're at home for that reason alone. But I can't let myself get sucked in. The Chiefs are blowing out teams. They're beating every team by like double digits, 2 possessions. Every time it's not 2 possessions, it's just late backdoor covers, like with the Bucks in their first meeting. 14-point win, I think it was, and it got brought down to 7 because of backdoor covers, backdoor late scores. So Chiefs -3. It's our official pick right now on January 29th at 1:16 p.m. Like I said, I don't see myself changing it. It's just Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. They can do whatever they want. Nobody's been able to stop them in 3 years, folks. We just told you at the top of the show, one of our stories, their scoring, their average, their yards per play these last 3 seasons. Let's bring it up one more time, folks. Here it is. Chiefs average yards per play, 2018, 6.7, 2019, 6.2, 2020, 6.3. And you may be saying to yourself, oh, isn't it going down? Folks, we're talking about half a yard, and it's still 6 yards per play. Oh, I mean, it's basically number 1 in the league. I mean, yes, it's number 2 in 2020 and 2019, but the offense is consistent. Nobody has been able to stop them in the last 3 seasons. It's wild. It's wild to think about. It's hard to maintain success in this league in a game-to-game scenario, year-to-year scenario. Now we're talking back-to-back years, 3 straight years of just being fantastic on offense, doing whatever you want. I mean, if you're averaging 6 yards a play, you're not even getting to third downs. And if you get the third downs, it's probably 3rd and 1. And if you get the 4th down, it's 4th and 1. And if you're averaging 6 yards a play, you go for it on 4th and 1 every single time. And the Chiefs are kind of doing that. They're barely punting. They're not even punting, folks. They're not even punting the ball. It's either touchdown, field goal, or that's it. That's the only 2 options for this Chiefs offense. Touchdown, field goal. We're getting points. We're getting some points. It's just how many are you going to limit us to, and how many are we going to kind of limit to ourselves just trying to be too cute in the grand scheme of things. So with all that being said, Chiefs -3. I think it's the only play, and I think we're kind of glad here because, if this was on a neutral field, this is Chiefs -6, and at that point, I don't take that because I'm not going to give up 6 points in a Super Bowl game. Super Bowls are usually very, very close, so Chiefs -3, perfect spot for us. We'll take it. We love it. Everything about the Chiefs is fantastic. There's no downside. There's no flaw. There is no, hole in the Death Star with this Chiefs team. It's just Chiefs being fantastic every single game. Chiefs -3, folks. That's what we got.